Hello, everyone. Zhanna and Chelsea here. Let me just check. So, ladies, if you're tuning in later, that's fine. You're welcome to do a replay, to watch a replay. We'll start. Basically, this live is very, very short. It's we'll just cover some questions about our Formula Z, the new Formula Z, and we'll talk very briefly about our challenge. So the new challenge is starting on 30th of September. Yeah, so literally in 30 days or so, 30 plus days. And again, this challenge is probably one of the most popular challenges along with the New Year challenge, simply because it's a spring, the new things are coming up. Our women would love to get ready before Christmas, shed some kilos, and simply look fabulous and feel far greater than I suppose they felt before. So we're starting on the 30th of September. We'll share the link in comments. So if you want to register, please do so, because as per usual, you would be able to get all our correspondence and our support via email. And as well, we will be sharing our tips and support in the group. So Chelsea just shared the challenge. Yeah, the challenge page. So sign up there. What we have created as well, as per usual, we have created two options for you. So for ladies who are doing the exercise, please use the active bundle option. And for those who are doing or not doing any exercises and taking it easy, please go with the original Body Slimming Detox. We have created incredible offers. So I think one of the offers is you get the 43 days. So the challenge goes for 43 days. As per usual, phase 1 is 2 days, loading days. And then 43 days less 2 days, 41 day on fat burning phase, and then the maintenance phase for 21 days. So really you will be ready just before, I don't know where to look. Let me just quickly.
It's in the
I've got it. I just expanded the window. Yes.
The challenge ends on the 4th of December.
4th of December. So you've got plenty of time to actually go to all the Christmas parties that you need to go to, and meet Christmas with your family and friends in the best possible way. If you want, like I had a lady yesterday, I was chatting to her, she wants to buy this beautiful dress, she wants to go and see her family that she hasn't seen for a long time. So this is your option. Can we just 1 second, please, ladies? Can we please? Thank you. Sorry, I'm running from home and my husband is away, and yes, it's a bit challenging sometimes. So the challenge, Spring Detox Challenge, we called it AIR. And I think the AIR is just something that I resonate with, lightness. It's, when you've been running and working hard and been bombarded, and especially in today's climate and environment, we overly stressed, every one of us, we're super stressed. So when you actually take the deep breath in, you feel much lighter, and you feel like all your cells are getting rejuvenated, and you just feel, you feel amazing. So we decided to call this particular challenge AIR. So going back to, you've got the sign up link, we've got the bundles. Just touching on the bundles, one of the bundles will include the 43-day program. So everything you need for the program, whether it's the active or whether it's the original, and it will include the pre-detox course for free, right? If you opt out for a second option, then you've got about you can save up to $500, because we have included post-detox course. We have included new Formula Z. Chelsea, what else did we include?
So it's got the pre-detox course, the new Formula Z Plus, detox meal plan, detox fat burning recipe book, high protein recipe pack, low gluten recipe pack, vegetarian recipe pack, post-detox blueprint, and free shipping. So that's in the second bundle option.
Yes. So the second bundle option obviously it's got more value. And I think the difference in prices that you pay between the standard one plus the pre-detox course and the second one is only, I think, $99 or $100 difference.
Yeah, I think really the only difference we ended up making was that you're also just paying for the new Formula Z Plus. So
Yeah.
the only difference is in terms of price. You get the new Formula Z Plus, but then once you pay for that, you get all the other freebies plus the free shipping as well.
Yeah, that's correct. So yes, we've got all the links and comments. Feel free to share with your friends. Do invite your friends if you feel you need a partner. You can easily do it with your partner that you live with. We normally do with Nick, so my husband. And honestly, when you do it with your living partner, it's just so much easier, and it just prompts you to stick to the routine. You manage to establish that routine that you both stick to, and you support each other. And I think the relationship just blossoms. That just becomes a little bit, more exciting. So everything is there. And now I really want to jump into our new Formula Z. Let me just go and grab it. I'll just.
Yeah, so most of you will have seen we had Formula Z Plus up on pre-sale, but it is now fully available. So we've started shipping them out. People have started using them. We've been getting some great feedback.
Yes. So these little babies, so I've been testing and trialing them for over 2 years, right? And now we can actually share the love with all of you. My bottle is nearly empty, and it's but I don't know if you can see. So the beautiful velvety, lavender kind of, lavender color. So the best way to get the most benefits out of Formula Z Plus are start taking them as soon as you get them. So with this particular tablet, you don't need to wait for 15 days like we did with our powdered Formula Z. Start taking as soon as you can. And, we have reviews already coming in, and like some people experience the better sleep already overnight. My sleep is far better. I actually don't wake up during the day or during the night. I don't wake up. I don't toss and turn. I found myself, I'm sleeping deeper, which is fantastic for me because I'm such a light sleeper. My our bedroom door is always just a little bit open so I can hear what's happening in the house, with dogs and cats and my daughter. But for as long as I've been taking Formula Z Plus, I actually can vouch for it that my sleep has improved dramatically. With the, I think we had a couple of reviews coming back, I think in a day or two after taking the Formula Z, and that's the experience and that's the feedback we have heard from the ladies, that they sleep much, much better. With the weight loss result, Chelsea, I think you jump here and chat about Morrisol, but also maybe touch base on the passion flower and hops.
Yeah.
And also, I think the common question was, when do we see results? I think this is something everyone wants to know. We need to also be mindful. It's not a magic pill, even though it's probably the best formula out there for weight loss and sleep in Australia. So, but at the same time, you need to allow time to do what it's supposed to do. So I'll pass it to Chelsea now.
Yeah, great. I might just start there with how long until you can expect results, and then I'll kind of go through our list of FAQs on Formula Z Plus. Basically, when it comes to results, if we're talking about sleep, like Zhanna said, this formulation contains hops and passion flower. And based on research and also client experience, some people can notice benefits literally on the first night that they take it. They tend to find that the effects really accumulate and start to be a lot more noticeable after 1 to 2 weeks in terms of sleep. But like we said, everyone's really different, and like some people can experience a deeper sleep simply from taking it one time. When it comes to weight loss, the results show that you can start to see noticeable difference, or from like the controlled studies, they could observe marked differences between people taking Morasil and controls within 2 to 4 weeks. But the strongest effects come after about 8 to 12 weeks. So again, everyone's different, and those studies are all based on people who are following like a general, healthy eating diet. So if you are also on our detox, we have developed it using this ingredient because you can experience results just with a general healthy diet and lifestyle. But also if you are doing a detox and you're on a more calorie controlled dietary intake, you will experience better results. Okay, so our first question is, can I take Formula Z Plus while doing an SBN detox? And like we've already alluded to, you absolutely can. Formula Z Plus is the perfect ally to achieve your weight loss goals. Like we said, because of all of those fat burning benefits. So Formula Z Plus not only helps to increase weight loss, but it also helps to increase calorie burning, and then help to maintain a healthy weight after. So we'll get into exactly how it does that a little bit later. But additionally, while people are detoxing, I think in general, it's really important to have goals that are outside of purely weight loss. So a lot of people have health goals to improve their energy, or to have clearer skin, or better digestion, or whatever else it may be. And because Formula Z Plus has so many indications, it helps with your sleep, which is then going to help you have more energy. It helps to increase skin health and collagen formation, helps improve your immune function. It's going to be a fantastic adjunct to your detox, not just for helping to increase those weight loss results, but also for helping to achieve any other holistic health goals that you may have. So can you take Formula Z Plus while you're not detoxing, and will you still lose weight? So yes, absolutely, you can take Formula Z Plus while you're not detoxing. Like we just said, there are so many other health benefits. So some people may be taking Formula Z Plus because they're looking for a fantastic sleep supplement, or it may be because they want to improve their sleep, but they also have all these other health goals if it comes to their skin or whatever else it may be. So absolutely you can. Like Zhanna said at the start, it's not a magic pill, but the research does show that it significantly increases weight loss in those who are following a healthy diet. So depending on exactly what you're doing, for the best results, we definitely, if you're looking for weight loss, definitely recommend using it with an SBN detox. But there will still be lots of people who will experience some level of weight loss depending on exactly what you're doing if you're taking Formula Z Plus.
And I think we need to emphasize here that it is a healthy diet. So it's not something that you can completely overlook and go and start binge eating, and go through the drive-throughs and hope for the best. Of course, that's not going to work. So healthy lifestyle, healthy diet, again, good sleep, good emotional routine, that will all definitely benefit and aid the weight loss.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so how does Formula Z Plus help with sleep? So Formula Z Plus contains 2 potent, highly researched herbal medicines that help induce sedative actions, so sleep-inducing, carminative actions, calming, anxiolytic, which is anti-anxiety. So that's hops, which is Humulus lupus in its Latin binomial, and passion flower, which is Passiflora incarnata. So basically, these traditional herbs have a lot of traditional and also more contemporary evidence behind them. They also work synergistically, so the sum of their benefits is higher than what they would be separately. So it's a really fantastic formulation for getting a really well-rounded picture of sleep. And as you'll see from our website and from the bottle, it has a lot of sleep indications. So not only does it help to produce deeper sleep, or not only does it just help you to fall asleep faster, it helps to reduce restless sleep. There's a whole list of ways that it benefits your sleep, which is really important to us and really exciting, because that's another gap that we did notice when we were formulating this product, that a lot of the other natural products or general products out there on the market really just target one. They either help you to fall asleep faster, or they can only say that they help to deepen sleep, whereas Formula Z Plus is a much more holistic sleep picture. And the other thing that was really important to us was helping to calm the mind, because we know a lot of people can have challenges falling asleep or staying asleep or with their sleep in general because of, those monkey minds, that chatter that we can have going on in our brains that stops us from sleeping. So Formula Z Plus does that too. Why is Formula Z Plus free from valerian? So some of you may have seen or heard of the herbal ingredient valerian before. It's not actually as commonly used as what it used to be, but it used to be extremely popular. The reason that we didn't use valerian was a very purposeful decision, and that's because it's probably the same reason that it's becoming less and less popular in general. About 10 to 20% of people report to experience opposite effects. So instead of feeling sedated and sleepy and to experience better sleep after valerian, about 10 to 20% of people can feel as though they've just had 5 to 10 coffees and they're wide awake. So we don't want to run the risks for anybody taking, such a well-rounded, fantastic product for all these benefits if 10 to 20% of people were going to be, getting the exact opposite of what they wanted for their sleep. So it was a very deliberate decision to leave out valerian.
Mm-hmm.
Will I wake feeling groggy after taking Formula Z? So no, Formula Z is non-drowsy. It doesn't result in grogginess, and it's indicated to increase refreshing sleep. So you will wake feeling refreshed. And interestingly, about 80% of people who take prescription medications experience side effects like grogginess, oversleeping, or poor concentration in the morning. So another very big bonus that Formula Z Plus doesn't do that.
One other thing that I have noticed, I used to be terrified of going to bed, and that idea, oh my God, I have to fall asleep now because it's time and I need to get my at least 5 to 6 hours, which was, before. Now what we do, we take Formula Z quite early. At about 7:30, I would take the 2 tablets, and by 8:30, we are both in bed. And the fact in my mind that I know I'm going to get at least 7.5 hours of my sleep, it just changes the whole game for me. I'm much more happier on a daily basis knowing that my sleep I'll get enough hours of sleep. And again, I think in the last presentation we spoke about how deprivation of sleep affects your weight gain. And by just introducing 1 extra hour of sleep, you consume, I think on average, over 270 calories less a day.
Let me try and pull up the stats that we had.
Yeah. And again, it's the
270.
So about 270 calories on a daily basis. We burn, we consume less if we get 1 extra hour in our nightly routine. How good is that? And honestly, I mean, living in Australia, the sunrise is quite early. It gets dark pretty early too. So there's no better time than going to bed at about 8:30 and waking up with the sun. Yeah, the best thing you can actually do.
Absolutely. Okay, why did we include Morasil in Formula Z Plus? So basically, the research process to create Formula Z Plus was extensive, and we didn't find a single weight loss ingredient with more potent effects than what Morasil has been shown to produce. So it's an all-natural ingredient derived from a type of red orange, so a Moro red orange called Citrus sinensis L. Osbeck. It's traditional cultivar from Italy, and it's been shown to produce 7.5 times more weight loss and 10 times more centimeter loss around the waist compared to placebo. So that's 2 groups of people. They've done multiple placebo-controlled trials. Both groups are following the same type of, energy restricted or healthy diet. One is taking Morasil, and one is not taking any supplement, or they're taking a placebo supplement. And the average difference in their weight loss was 7.5 times more for the Morrisil group and 10 times more weight loss around their waist. And the only thing that was different was that they were taking Morrisil. So it is an incredibly potent, extremely effective ingredient, which is exactly why we had to include it. And it's also non-stimulating, which was really important to us, obviously, for creating a product that's for sleep and weight loss. There are some other weight loss ingredients that still didn't produce these benefits and they're stimulating. So Morrisil has a lot of benefits for this formulation. So how exactly does Formula Z Plus and Morrisil increase weight loss? So basically, as I mentioned earlier, Formula Z Plus is indicated for increasing calorie burning and increasing weight loss. So it specifically targets the metabolism of our fat cells. So it basically reduces their ability to accumulate fat. So Morrisil, the active ingredient of Formula Z Plus, inhibits fat accumulation and promotes the fat cell to release the fat, basically. So that's why it's so potent in producing weight loss benefits. And this is another interesting question that we've had come up. How exactly does Formula Z Plus target the waist so well? So like I mentioned, it resulted in 10 times higher centimeter loss around the waist. And that's basically because from the weight loss benefits that we just explained, targeting the fat cells specifically, because most of us hold a lot of weight around our waists, which not only for us women, I'm sure men are the same, is something that we mostly aim to lose. It's something that a lot of us would feel uncomfortable with if we have weight loss goals. But it's also very highly linked to a lot of health concerns. So this is kind of also known as our visceral fat. The fat that sits around our waist is also sitting around our central organs. And fat itself is an endocrine organ, so it produces its own inflammatory and hormones and other kind of chemical byproducts that have been shown to interfere with those central organs and be linked to high incidence or higher risk of chronic health conditions. So basically, because and especially as we age, there's research that shows that visceral fat increases over 200% in men and 400% in women. So that's the fat around our waist between basically the ages of 30 and 70. So because that is where we store such a high concentration of fat, it's really, really linked to chronic health conditions. That's exactly why Formula Z Plus and Morrisil is so potent at releasing that fat. How long can I take Formula Z Plus for? So this one, we really do recommend that you speak to your personal or private health professional for individual advice. We don't anticipate any challenges. There's no kind of upper limit of duration that's been specified for any of the ingredients. But in general, with things like this, it's always best to speak to your healthcare professional, because when deciding on what supplements you need to take, so many factors can change, over the weeks, months that you're taking it. It may not be relevant to your health goals anymore. Your underlying health conditions may have changed. There may be different medications, so many different moving factors. So we always recommend speaking to your healthcare professional.
And I think also it would be a good idea if you are desperately wanting to start Formula Z but aren't sure, just take the bottle, take the label to your recommended practitioner or GP, and let them, like Chelsea said, let them go through the ingredients and investigate and advise on when and how you should be starting this. But I think that's the best practice.
Yeah, especially for long-term use, it's always best to get your GP, or, unless you have a very, very well-researched GP, even a naturopath or nutritionist, someone who understands the ingredients as well as your health history and your kind of personal health status, would also be a really good person to speak to. Can you take Formula Z Plus while pregnant or breastfeeding? No. Formula Z Plus is not suitable if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you're likely to become pregnant. If you have a medical condition or are taking other medications, again, this really depends. So it's really important to just speak to your medical professional. If you have allergies or intolerances, so Formula Z Plus contains no added gluten and it's both dairy-free and vegan, but it may be produced in facilities where some allergens may be present. So if you do have an allergies, we can't guarantee the absence of any trace amounts. So with an allergy, it wouldn't be suitable. But if you have an intolerance, we do know for sure that Formula Z Plus is free from gluten and dairy.
That was one of the delays that I think one of the little tips I had to get, and yeah, so
yes,
cool.
one of the many things we had to get ticked off. Is Formula Z Plus vegan? Yes, it is completely vegan. It contains no animal ingredients or derivatives, and it's completely cruelty-free. Why did we go for tablets instead of a powder for Formula Z Plus? So there are multiple reasons. As many of you will know, we did have our original Formula Z, which was a powder formulation. A lot of you loved it, experienced great results. A lot of you, or some of you, didn't love the taste or the palatability. And, you know, if that's going to be a barrier to experiencing the amazing results that such a good formulation can do, then that's a barrier that we want to be able to overcome. So it's something that we took into consideration when reformulating to create Formula Z Plus. So we've gone for tablets because they're more convenient. It avoids those challenges with taste and palatability. They're also able to be broken down or crushed for people who don't like swallowing tablets. It's a precise and consistent dose, and it's really practical for travel.
Mm.
And our last FAQ is Formula Z Plus suitable for men too? And the answer is yes. So Formula Z Plus has been developed to benefit men, women, and anybody else in between. Just make sure you follow the instructions provided on the label. And yes, men can experience the exact same benefits and all the indications on the label that women will as well.
We actually had, not that I follow who purchases and who buys our products, but we had a couple of men coming into the office to collect. And yeah, my husband takes it. So is Greg, one of our business partners. He also takes it for sleep, not necessarily for his weight. So yeah, definitely. It's a very universal formula. And look, if you have been trialing the formula, if you have been trying it since last week, please give us a call, shoot us an email, let us know how you go. We'd love to hear your feedback. We'd love to hear your reviews. Again, going back to the Spring Detox Challenge, this Formula Z Plus is included in one of the bundles. So I highly recommend go and literally get all the goodies that we offer. We have created this incredibly amazing bundle that you can get. I think the value, as I said, over $500 in this particular bundle. Plus, for those who are starting the Spring Detox Challenge, it's also shipping is free. So yeah, you're saving tons of money, but you're getting the best products we actually have to offer. So
yeah, I can't wait to see people's results on the Spring Detox for those who are using Formula Z Plus.
Yeah, we are a little bit behind the normal schedule when we normally start talking about Spring Detox, but you have to forgive us because it's been a hell of a ride. Honestly, the last how many months, let's say, forget about the years, but the last couple of months been really, really, really tough. And when we talk about tough, it's more we're a small team, but we have to wear so many hats, and we have to go to so many different meetings and speak to so many different people. And all of a sudden, it's the end of August. I can't even start. Like literally 2 days before spring starts. It's incredible. Before we know it, will be Christmas again. Yeah. So highly recommend jump on the Spring Detox Challenge. You've got 30 days to get your stuff together, to talk to us. I will be releasing 10 detox drinks that you would be able to start with me before the actual challenge. I've spent half a day shooting content today, which was crazy because I've realized it's much harder than everything else I do. But there will be 10 recipes coming out on how to detox your body before you actually start our weight loss journey on a spring detox challenge. So keep your eyes open for the quick PDF with the recipes, but also handy videos. So I think we can leave it at that. We managed to keep it very short at 30 minutes. So ladies, if you're going to be rewatching, because as I said, we didn't made a lot of announcement about the live. It was a very quick, spontaneous decision this morning to talk about few burning questions and respond. Please rewatch this. As I said, jump on a call to us, speak to me, speak to Alia, speak to Chelsea, share your results, share your concerns, because nothing happens when you're silent. Yes. And if you are currently doing the detox, please share your journey. It's incredible, honestly. When I speak to people, when I speak to you ladies on the phone, it always blows my mind how many people are actually doing detox and not participating in a group. So I highly recommend to, the last thing you need is suffer in silence. The last thing you need is for nobody to know and no one to support you when you have a question. Sometimes it takes us 12 to 24 hours before we get back to you. And sometimes it could be just easier to get a reply if you are in a group, because we have so many ambassadors and so many ladies who love our program, who know our program probably better than us. Know the approved list by heart. So I highly, highly encourage you to participate in our support group. It's a safe environment. They're not, aside from my husband, who is really just a tech support, and trust me, he's far, far, far away from the group. There's no other men who are watching or observing you. It's just women, and women supporting women is, I always say incredible things can happen. So, but sign up to the in a link for our offer, for our challenge, and we'll see you online in a couple of weeks. But we always open. Our office is always open for you guys. Chelsea, anything else you want to add?
No, that's all. Yeah, if anyone has any comments when they rewatch this, feel free to pop them in the comment box, and we'll jump on them.
Beautiful, beautiful. No worries. Well, look, enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks, Chelsea, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Bye,
See you.
everyone.
Bye.